morning, everyone. Hinterland Customs here. This is a final video for the Mech group build that I was building for the Amigo Model Works, Amigo's Model Works, and it was hosted by one of their admins, Ivan Vasquez. This is the kit that I picked. It's a Revell Robotech Defenders kit, as you can see, 1/48 scale. It is an older kit. It's from around 1985. Anyway, not a bad kit for being an older kit. I like the detail. Anything like this, the reason I picked this one is because I actually like the looks of it. There's a lot of mech stuff out there that I don't always like the looks of it, the way it looks, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It's just like cars or tanks or anything else. I'm going to build something that I like the overall architecture and design of it. So this is one I happen to like, and I went ahead and built it. We'll just bring the camera over here now. And so there is my mech, and a little bit of scratch building here, a little bit of change. The left arm, as you can see, has a shield. I changed that because I actually lost one of the pieces for the other one, and I didn't really understand what that other thing was. It was some kind of technology, like, you know, a radar deal or something, and I just didn't care for it, I guess. And I like the fact this one kind of makes it look more like a true battle bot because it's got a shield there. It's just something like they picked out of the scrap iron pile, but I tried some rust streaking, and that's probably not going to focus, of course. But I got a skull and crossbones there. There you go. So anyway, that and that honeycomb looking material, that is actually the side panel off of an Xbox 360, and I've got some of that I want to use later for a grill for a rat rod in the future. So just decided to use it, see how it turned out. I liked it. I made it misshapen a little bit. And another thing with this build, first time I tried chipping, I really enjoyed that. I felt I did okay with it, I guess. Chipping something that yeah, first time. So I learned really quickly that, you know, it can, when you're doing it, it can, you know, you've always got to remember to stay in scale, kind of. But dealing with a robot that's from a fictional universe, it doesn't, you know, it gives you a little more creative liberty, if you will. But anyway, enjoyed the chipping. I used the Vallejo chipping medium. What I did there was the first thing I did, I used these Vallejo Mecha colors with my airbrush. This is, it's not showing up very good. Anyway, this is light steel, and I sprayed all the parts light steel, and then I went over it with electric blue. And then the third color I used to help make like kind of a NATO or urban camouflage was Phantom Gray. It's not focusing very well, but you get the picture. Anyway, excuse me. So I did that, and worked out pretty well. You know, it still, you know, kind of, that was the first time I'd ever camoed anything with an airbrush. What else do we have here? I guess you saw it's lit up. There's 3 different settings you can do with the LEDs here, and I like this one the best. But you can kind of get in there and see it just lights the cockpit up, and kind of see the shadow of the guy in there. There's it's a two-man vehicle. There's a red-haired female officer in the top part, and then this guy down here. So I did that. Those LEDs, I didn't like actually wire them up with my own breadboard and stuff. Those are, they're this is kind of weird. They're like what are they, eyelash LEDs? Like, I guess girls can take these LEDs and put them on their eyelashes and make them light up. And a couple different people had suggested you can, you know, use them in kits, and it's nice because they're all wired up. So you just get them. You can even cut some of the ends off. That's what I did here. I think there was, you know, 14 LEDs. I cut it down to 7 or something to fit the cockpit there of the robot. So that worked out pretty pretty good. So good for my first try. Definitely definitely added a little bit of flair to it, if you will. Yeah, just more chipping there. The leg, I really like the legs on this. The way they're built and stuff. Over here, you got the side gun, and then on the back here, this tank. See if I can get that to focus. Probably won't. It's just my luck. Anyway, as you can see here, I just did a rusty tank. This tank was from a semi-truck kit, and I just had it in a parts box. I had a bunch of stuff in parts, and so I decided to put the tank on there because everybody knows how much I like rusting up big tanks and just throwing them on there, having something rusty that's on my builds, and so that was a must, I guess. Just something different to do. I've got a hose that just comes out of it and goes right into the robot there, but trying to think of what else I did. That's about it. The shield, the tank, did a little bit of scratch building, a little bit of chipping, did the urban camouflage, if you will, and just overall it was a fun build. It's definitely a different build for me. I've done a lot of that this year where I've just picked different subjects or participated in group builds that have got me out of my comfort zone. So that's it. I think we'll excuse me, we'll just end it here, and can't think of anything else. But yeah, these Robotech kits are fun. It was really cool when I did the intro video. A lot of people spoke up, and were leaving comments, talking about that they used to build them, and that they enjoyed them back then when they were building them. So that was cool to find that there was a lot of people that were very familiar with the Robotech universe and these Robotech kits. So anyway, that's my entry for the Amigo Model Works Mega Mech group build. And I guess that's it. All right, you guys take care out there. This is Hinterland Customs signing out.